Historic churches in our state, they can be fascinating, and especially when viewing the architectural design and learning about the history. But thousands of dollars are often needed to preserve these churches so that they remain standing. New this morning, reporter Cameron Brewer joins us after speaking with a pastor of a local church and a member of the congregation about the efforts to keep their church in top-notch shape. Good morning, Cameron. What did you find out?
Well, good morning, Alicia. I found out that with age comes problems and challenges, and that's something members at one church in Mandan have run into. I was warmly welcomed inside and was shown around with members telling me they plan to continue doing repairs to keep this church in good standing. Here is the story.
Princess every day.
Members of the First Presbyterian Church in Mandan are fellowshipping with each other outside of this beautiful historic building. Not only is this church a staple for Mandan, but also the entire area.
It started downtown. The railroad workers were coming through Bismarck, Mandan area, and we had a Presbyterian pastor that came and founded not just our church here in Mandan, but the one in Bismarck.
But standing here since 1881, you can imagine, it needs a little upkeep. The congregation is doing what they can to keep up the maintenance on the building.
We've got a number of other repairs that we need to do. The foundation on the church is starting to deteriorate, and that needs to be replaced. And we also had the roof replaced. The gutters were leaking, and they caused some damage to the tuck pointing on the brick.
Some of those repairs included sealing the bell tower from further leaks and replacing the roof of the church this past July.
It's been a tough couple of years with COVID and just trying to stay alive and vibrant.
And not to mention what's found inside the church, which includes stained glass windows dating back to the 1900s. This GoFundMe page has been created to help the church raise the funds needed to meet its goals.
Kind of a humbling thing for us because normally we're known for helping other people and doing things in the community, and we've hit this point where after all these renovations and we don't want to take funds from our ministry, which is, you know, blessing bags for the homeless and so many other different things that we do.
Around $30,000 is the estimated cost to repair everything, and we have the GoFundMe link posted on our website, kxnet.com.
Some amazing work that they're putting into it, but you know, 1881 and to keep that alive and fresh, it's just so impressive and important.
I agree. You know, so I grew up attending my grandmother's church. She actually is the daughter of a pastor, and so her church was in kind of close to Augusta, Georgia. And it was like an older church, and so when I think about older churches, I always thought of just being in church all day for hours. And so as I got older, searching for a church home, I just thought maybe I would attend like a mega church or something.
Right.
But when I was in Mississippi for 2 years, I found this country church. It was an old church building, and believe it or not, they had service at 8 in the morning, and we would get out about like 9:10, 9:15.
Yep.
And I loved it.
And it reminded you of church with your grandma.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I love it.
It is, yeah. I never imagined, you know, I actually joined that church. Never imagined a day in my life that I would join a country church.
And that's amazing.
In the
Not the
country.
mega church, it was your country church.
Yes.